at 7:02:05 right now.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever. I am wearing pants, though.
You guys start without me. I gotta get this
Me
dog
too.
situated.
Okay.
Okay, the train's a little early. Train's coming with no sound, sons of bitches. Whatever. 10 seconds, coming in hot.
Is it already? Yep.
Ready? Let's go.
Shh. Quiet. Original sound.
Welcome in, everyone. I feel like it's been a very long time since I've been here. What the hell was it? No one's cheering because I'm here. Shut up.
Studio audience.
That's right. We are live. We are taped, and we are live in front of a live audience. And you know what? I got to tell you, I am very thankful that we, I say we, as in the Midwest, we're looking into the corner around, like kind of peeking around the corner of springtime.
Stop it.
What?
Stop
it was like, what, 80 degrees
screw it up.
in Nebraska the other. I know, look, it's winter.
And it was 35 today. So stop it.
Yeah, I woke up at 37 this morning after yesterday was 72 freaking degrees.
80. And I don't like it.
Are you, wait, what's up with all the sounders, Rusty? Didn't we get rid of that stuff back, last year?
No.
No, we did. We just,
No.
Can you do the laugh? No, not that laugh.
Oh.
No, the one. Sorry, I was probably a little loud.
Probably.
You think?
My apologies to the audience. I am just looking forward to springtime. I want warmer weather. I got a taste of it yesterday, and it was beautiful. I mean, it even got a little cloudy, but it was 72 degrees here yesterday. I've had it with winter.
Here, where? Here, where?
Yeah, right. Check local listings, please. This is the central Illinois area, and I know that Knight's here. Chris had the other day you were talking about. Oh, it was like 75 degrees.
It was like 75 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What gives, dude? Jealousy.
Oh, you don't want a chili coochie, Illinois.
Right. I do live in, as Melissa says, chili coochie. It's Chillicothe. Close enough. Whatever.
Tomato.
You know what?
People are asking about. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. What are they asking about?
DM. If we know anything about.
Yes,
DM.
we are definitely going to get into that. Let's just do it right now. We would like to ask everyone in our listening realm to, if you haven't already heard, I'm guessing that anyone who listens to the show probably already knows, but if you haven't heard, DM Dave Matthews from American Pride Roasters. That's
AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
That's right, and his bride Faith. I don't know if I want to say let's just say they suffered a F5 tornado. They are okay. Their house was destroyed.
Leveled, he said, right?
In business.
It's
The house is
not.
in
I
business.
mean, there are walls standing, yes, but yes, leveled, destroyed. It's gone. Their camper is upside down. It's a tornado, an F5. So definitely,
that been confirmed.
That
I saw pictures.
I looked it up on the news when y'all
Yeah.
told me last night. I can't imagine that experiencing the fear. Like, I'm assuming they were in their basement, and to hear everything
even-
going on, and it's just really weird. When I was growing up, I don't know about you guys, but I watched Wizard of Oz, but I don't think I remember knowing anybody that actually went through a tornado. And over the past, I want to say 3 or 4 years, they've been killer. They've been super destructive. I told you, my in-laws last fall, their barn was leveled.
Yes,
Crazy.
I forgot about that. Was last year, right?
Just a few months, September, October timeframe.
Right. I also had another friend of mine who drives a semi, who was in the Des Moines area, and I think he has relatives over there. I think they were kind of in contact with him, and he didn't even realize what was happening. But they called him. They're like, "Dude, stop! Just stop where you're at." So he did, and it was like if he would have kept going, he would have ran into it 5 minutes later. So he ended up seeing a lot of the destruction later after it passed. But I was messaging with him last night. His name is Brandon, actually. And he said he's fine. You know, luckily he got stopped. But I had mentioned, Dave and American Pride Roasters and all that. And he's like, dude, I can't even imagine what their place looks like. Because of these places that I'm looking at they're destroyed. It's an F5.
That's scary. I can't even imagine.
No, I can't.
Thoughts and
No.
prayers. Twitter. I think they're going to be starting a. What do you call it? It's not GoFundMe. It's
Gifts
the
and
Christian-
Go.
Gifts and Go. Is that
Actually,
what it's called?
Casey, Pickled Squirrel,
That's
has
what I meant.
already started something, and it's neither one of them, I don't think. But she has posted on
Twitter.
Facebook. Well,
Oh.
maybe Twitter as well. I'm not sure about that.
Fundly. Fundly.
There you go.
Finally.
Rusty, can you put the link in the chat?
Yes. As soon as I
In
find
the
it.
YouTube chat, and then in the Facebook chat as well, please.
Where did our damn intern go? Son of a.
Oh, we fired her.
Yeah. She's gone. She's out.
And the
here.
position is no longer available for. You know how many? Do you know how many applications I have received to replace the intern that's gone now?
Well, what did the head of the human resources department say?
They didn't say shit because they're like,
Oh.
"Pfft, I'd have to care first."
Oh my gosh,
I'm sorry, that's horrible.
it is. I don't like that.
No. I'm just totally jacking around, but no, we're just not filling that position right now. So,
I
whatever.
think Gilly got it. I think Gilly, did you?
No. Gilly has an important job.
Oh, okay, because
Yeah,
I don't know
Gilly
if she accepted the position or not because she couldn't open up the envelope.
I know. Look, I called Gilly the other day. I'm like, look, I know you're my girl, but would you please would you be interested in this intern position? She just rolled her eyes and walked off, and then licked her crotch, whatever.
Bitch. She's distracted.
Right? What kind of dog is that does that? Jeez.
Was that one of the criteria for the position? You have to be able to do that.
This is breaking news. Dave Matthews, I see, said the APR building is a total loss,
Oh,
but he lost no coffee and none of his equipment.
Really?
And that's big for him because he said last night that he
Melissa Marie,
made
too.
his own equipment.
then I must say, we expect Dave to continue business as normal because I need my
Business
freaking
as usual.
coffee. No, I'm just playing.
But
Love you, Dave. Faith.
Maybe get a home first and then
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, look, as much as we would all love to receive our coffee just on the normal schedule, we just wish that you guys could get up and just do your thing and get back on your feet safely, back to a normal sense of reality. I can't fathom having to go through this, losing, I will say everything, and then, wow. I mean, yeah, you sit there and you're like, I'm thankful I'm alive, but still so much loss, blessed beyond belief that God has laid his hands upon them and kept them safe.
Yep.
All else can be restored.
I can't find the damn link. It's out there. Just look for it.
It's on Facebook. It's Casey.
I thought she said that it wouldn't be in full force until Monday morning. I don't know how any of that works.
I just saw the post. Let me look for it.
It's up there, and people are already donating to it. I seen it just a little while ago.
All right.
Well, good. So
Magic Beans for Dave, I think, under Fundly.
well, we stand with Dave and Faith Matthews.
Yes. And AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
Say it, Rusty.
AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
Well, there's that. And, look, as far as I'm concerned, another way of giving and supporting Dave and Faith in rebuilding, no matter how long it takes for them to get coffee flowing out again, if they choose to do that, I don't know. I'm assuming that's not that's just they're going to do that. Put it in an order. Put it in a big order. I mean, yeah, it's going to put Dave to work a lot and Faith, I guess. But you know what?
Oh, they Magic Beans for DM and Faith already reached $3,964,
Nice.
and the goal was $3,000. So yeah,
Well, good. Then let's
go.
just.
If you, I'll say this: if you are ordering from AmericanPrideRoasters.com, and you can expect that you're going to wait for your order, just put a note in the memo, in the comments section there, saying, "Hey, I know it's going to take a while. No rush. Do your thing." Otherwise, he may think, "Well, no, I need to refund this because we don't know how long it's going to take."
Right.
No, it's it's an order. Yeah, I agree with that. It's an order that it's just when you fill it, you fill it.
Yep.
Take my money, use it, and you can just send me my coffee whenever you can. That's how I look at it, at least.
Yep.
They need it. Casey, I don't know where she put it at. Did she put it in the Jackhole chat or something?
I just retweeted it on Twitter, on the Twitter box.
I know. I'm looking for Facebook.
Oh. Good luck.
No, I saw it earlier, and I know I'm actually hunting for it because I saw it.
Most importantly, is that Mr. Clarence was okay as well. They were all
The doggy.
I'm sure hung
The
together.
puppy, yeah.
Yep, their old
I
man.
love their doggy.
Here it is. I've got the link.
Hi, Leslie. She made it.
Leslie.
The trouble though with Clarence at the moment, he's a retired support animal,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm sure he's being put to work now,
Oh.
going back into the workforce, being
He's like,
supportive for him.
great. Yeah, just my luck. I was retired. Now I got to support this guy.
Yep. Jill's in the YouTube chat. Doherty, Holly, Timothy Ratliff. What's up, Timothy? Leslie Holker, Kathy in the Berg, Mike Yehudi. Who's that Melissa R. chick?
I don't know. Sounds like a bitch.
Jen Clifton, Miss Rocky. Goki is in there. Let's make sure I don't want to miss anybody. I'll catch hell. Kathy in the Berg.
Barbara D.
Mr. Stephen Payne, the Lep.
Lep.
Arizona anti-hero AZ. We just AZ. Come on, man.
It's Rick.
It's Rick. Roger Rabbit. Or wait, that's Ra93R48.
Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit. Brian. Brian's
All right. I just posted it in the chat on the Off Track Syndicate Facebook feed.
Yeah.
Tech Row.
Watching.
Scott Morris, that old drunk.
Oh, hey, you know what, Scott? Dude, we need to.
Hey guys, while y'all in the chat, can you please hit the like button so people know that, well, the powers that be know that we get listened to sometimes
Right.
or watched.
Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Yeah, that would
Maybe,
be awesome.
Ron at mojo50.com or Beth at mojo50.com. Just, send them a quick note and say, hey, we love those guys.
Well, Rusty, I don't know what you're talking about, but did you know that this show, Off Track Syndicate,
Yeah?
has been voted the America's number one shit show, America's favorite shit show by Mojo 50 listeners?
I
No, I'm
don't
very
believe
serious.
you. Where was this poll taken?
But by Mojo 50 listeners or from this show listeners?
The show listeners and Mojo 50 listeners.
Okay.
Look,
okay.
you listen to this show on Mojo 50, and you're a listener on Mojo 50. And those people, not every single one of them, I'm being honest, not every single one of them, but those people, you people
Rocky.
have told me this is America's favorite shit show. Number one. That's all I got to say about that.
Say what Rocky said.
Say it. It's awesome.
Rocky, is there a tolerate button? I don't want to commit to liking you all.
What kind of woman is
It's
she?
the same thing.
Miss Barbara D. Man.
Yeah. I feel like we're kind of slow right now.
What do you mean slow?
Well,
Pick up the pace, Bacante.
Hey, I'm losing my driving job after tomorrow. Isn't that
What?
great? That's big changes.
That's-
Yeah.
Why?
that's not great.
Because of the fuel prices and
Wait, are you losing it or just stopping it?
yes.
So what do you do? For those who don't know.
I haul logs, drive truck, haul logs, pulpwood, all that, and fuel has went up $1 in 2 weeks, and
Over here, it's over like $5.06 a gallon for diesel.
Yeah, that's what
Here's my question, Rusty, and I've already asked this. I know the answer. It's rhetorical, but why haven't the mill or the cutting crews or I'm not sure how all this works for you, but why haven't your rates gone up to compensate? Why haven't, not just yours, but for anybody hauling?
Yeah.
They know you can't afford to run. Everybody, if they don't, no one will haul logs for them. They will not have a choice.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure it's in the works somewhere, but we're not going to do it in the hopes that it's going to happen.
Question.
Yeah.
How many contractors are there as opposed to company drivers?
I really don't. There's not a lot of logging crew companies like I work for. There's not a lot of them that have their own trucks. So there's a lot of independent guys out there. For the crew for the company that I work for, I'm pretty sure I'm the only contract driver that they have. Everybody else is company driver.
I think I would. I'd be having a conversation with the guy who runs that company. Be like, if they're giving you money for extra money for fuel going up, if they're not, you're going to lose your ass. And if you are, where's mine?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm leaving.
Where's your ass?
Yep.
It's business.
It's just business how it works. So we're planning on shutting down for this week to see how things hash out. So I'll be working in the shop.
Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, just what regular gas. It took $50 to fill up my tank today, and it wasn't even completely empty.
So glad I noticed that my laptop was unplugged. It was down to 23%. The show was just gonna drop off here in a minute.
Miss Paige Rockwell's in the house.
Hey, Paige.
Yeah.
Oh, she's on Facebook too.
Oh, two places at once.
So Rusty, you're gonna stop driving for a while.
Yeah.
I tentatively, possibly, maybe, keywords.
Wow, can you be a little bit more? Okay, go ahead.
No, because I don't know, honestly. It's just a thought. I may be looking to come off the road.
What?
To be local, yeah. And
So not over the road, just a day cab driver?
yeah. Look, I really like what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
Keeps you away from home a little bit, though.
There's that.
Yeah.
You know what? Before I go any further, I would just like to say I want everyone to sing happy birthday to Leslie Holker.
It's Leslie's birthday? Why didn't Facebook tell me?
Because I have the inside track.
Oh.
So, are we ready?
Oh,
One and a two and happy birthday to you. Oh, let's speed it up. Happy birthday to you. Melissa, come on. Happy birthday, dear.
Dear Leslie.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Sorry. Happy birthday, Leslie.
I am so sorry, Leslie. That was super painful.
That was the most horrible birthday.
And here we go. We have a.
I should have done my Marilyn Monroe one.
Thanks,
We
Mike.
practiced that for like an hour before the show, Leslie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, can't you tell? We practiced that. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I did something this weekend
Uh-oh.
that I have never done. Okay, let me back up.
Does it involve, damn it, antibiotics?
No?
All right.
Negative.
Oh.
No, look, I haven't been
Gonorrhea
to.
is now antibiotic resistant. Go ahead.
I have not been like consistently to a gym since I was in the military. So let's just say 2000. When did I get out the last time? 2005. Right? I signed up for the gym. Got me a gym membership this weekend.
Really?
Yes, I did. And I already went twice.
Look, don't think I ain't noticed your man boobs are getting smaller already.
Let me tell you what, brother. I'm pumped today. I went, Bobby and I went yesterday. Just I took it easy. Actually, I took it easy yesterday and today. So Bobby and I went yesterday. Today, I took my son, and that's going to be a thing for us. My son. So we're going to spend time on our weekends, and so I have him every Sunday, even if it's not like our full weekend together. So every Sunday we will go work out. On the weekends I have him for the full weekend. We're gonna try to go like Friday when I get back and pick him up. You know, we'll go to the gym. We'll work out for an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever.
So that's good. So do you have like a routine? Are you lifting? Are you cardio, playing racquetball? What you guys doing?
No. I can't.
Yeah, never mind. I can't picture you playing racquetball.
No. I used to.
You would
I
trip
did.
over your legs.
No. What?
He's a water polo guy.
No, I'm not allowed to. I have a titanium. I'm titanium.
Oh, your hip. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. No. So no.
Wait, you have a titanium hip? What?
You act like I've been in the Navy or something. Like you didn't.
You were in the Navy?
No, I was in the Air Force.
Was I in the Navy?
Wait. You don't know? You didn't get the memo? Anyway, no. So no, I can't do all that.
Flexibility stuff. Agility.
No, I can do that.
Agility? What do you
I
call
can
it?
cut my own toenails, woman. What the hell are you talking about? Barely. No, I can. But I'm not supposed to be running or jumping. So I had to sell my motocross, my dirt bike, and all that back when I had this done. I specifically asked the surgeon, "Can I still ride my motocross bike?" He goes, "We can ride it, but you know what I mean.
You can't use it to the fullest, to
No.
its full capacity.
No, not
you have
what
to
I
like
was
put
doing.
a little bell in a basket on it. Ching 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 ching.
Wing, 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 wing. Yeah, no.
Here's your paper.
But no, so they've got. I just joined Planet Fitness, and they've got all the cardio, like the stair stepper, the elliptical, the recumbent bikes, the regular bikes, the whatever
Rowing machine.
Yes, they have all that, and of course they have all the machines.
Yeah.
I don't remember what.
So you
Were you skiing?
You called me or jumped into Zoom at one point, and you were in the massage chair.
Oh,
you getting-
no! I was not in the massage chair. I was in the
hydro.
the hydro bed.
Yeah,
I've never done this before. I got to
There
tell
it
you.
is. That's the whole reason for the gym membership there for sure.
No, but it is. I didn't even know what it was. What? Come on! It's a hydro bed. I'm gonna tell you about the hydro bed when we come back. Other than that, we can just move on. All right, guys, stick around right here. Hey, go over to AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Put in an order for coffee right now. Support Dave Matthews, his lovely wife, Faith. Hook him up. We'll be right back.
Getting dizzy looking at Rusty here.
I'm in Star Wars, man.
Yeah, Space Invaders. You see, Jeff Womack. Breaking news: oil hit $120 a barrel.
Yay.
Yay. Right.
Oh, look who's on.
What are you looking at?
Never mind.
YouTube?
Well, no, I'm on Twitter. Yeah.
Hey, everybody over on the YouTube. Mojo Jedi, Leslie, Sarah, Paige, Kathy, Rider Rabbit in the house.
I'm going to tweet to somebody because I don't think she watches the show. But she tweets during the morning show. I'm going to try to throw over my shoulder and bring her in.
Jeff says, "You mean a waterbed? Whiskey, the 70s want their bed back."
Dude, it's a very simple concept. I'll tell you when we come back. I just
Well said. Well said.
I'm saving it. Yeah, Barbara, I am eating something. I worked out today and then yesterday.
No, that's not how it works, John.
No. I ate 2 salads for dinner.
Ew.
What, you don't like salad?
I do, but that's not how you lose weight.
I've already lost the weight.
Here we go.
Shut up, Rusty. Melissa, yeah, I've already lost the weight. I'm down to 233.
Okay.
So a total of like 30 pounds.
Okay, so salad is an enjoyment, you're not doing it as a punishment. You're doing it because you genuinely enjoy the salad. Okay.
I love
I'm
salad.
wrong.
A good salad.
Me
I love
too.
a good salad.
I
Yes.
know. I
on,
saw you
come
toss
on.
them.
I gotta clear up
Nobody
something.
genuinely enjoys the salad.
Mike,
So-
I did say hi to Heather, Mike. Thank you very much.
I don't even see Heather.
Yeah, Heather's look way up. Yeah.
I just joined the chat. Anyway,
Okay.
So the hydro bed. This is what I'm calling it. I don't know if that's the official name. Hydro massage bed. You lay down on it. It's like a cushion type mat thing. It's kind of concaved. They give you 10 minutes. They have a interactive screen. You can adjust like speed and all kinds of stuff. So it is high pressure water that apparently it's on like a rail and it shoots up when you lay down on your back. It shoots up and it goes from your feet up to your head. It's high pressure. It hits the bottom of whatever you're laying on. It doesn't hurt at all, but it feels so. It's very high pressure. It feels so good, and I was like, 10 minutes. That's it. Oh man, it's my neck. I need to go to the chiropractor and get adjusted. I need an adjustment, but
I don't think a chiropractor is going to help you.
Oh no, not my mental adjustment.
Oh, okay.
My neck adjustment. No, I'm beyond help. But so anyway, yeah, that was a great. I'd never even heard of such a thing as a hydro bed. It's really cool.
I don't know. I don't go to gyms or anything like that anymore. So I don't know the cool stuff. When I was young, actually before I joined the Navy, do you know I was in the Navy? But there was this, what was like the big,
Golds.
Bally's?
Oh, Bally's was one too, yeah.
The coolest thing that they had back then, this had to be in the early 90s, I guess. They had a eucalyptus room. So when you go in, it was like walking into a giant cough drop. It was a eucalyptus / steam room. And it just like cleared your sinuses and your ears and opened up your pores. But it felt like you were in a cough drop.
That'd be kind of cool, I guess.
It was. I mean, there's probably zero science behind it, but it was fun.
Man. I just, so yeah, I've already lost the weight. I don't want to lose anymore.
You do look different, I have to say.
Loser.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a loser. I lost 30 ass pounds. No, I lost 30 pounds from head to toe.
You beat me.
All I did was just
25.
change my diet. I just backed off a little bit.
Yeah, I lost 25 pounds and 0 gym time. It was just eating.
Yeah, I really think that sometimes people they're like, oh, I'm going to change everything. I'm going to diet. I'm going to lose all this weight. I'm going to go to the gym. Okay, that's fine. But how about just try changing a couple things, noticing a difference without struggling so much.
Baby steps.
Yes, baby step. And that's all I've done.
And I think I mentioned this before, but there's a new book out, totally science-backed, if that matters, but it's called Relax and Enjoy Your Food.
I agree with this. It's kind of like Chef Patrick used to say, everything in moderation all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I didn't suffer at all losing the weight because I learned about food, and I like butter. I like bacon. I do, truth be told, I do like salad.
Salad?
I do. I really do.
That's what real food eats.
I know, but not a lot. Like, I mostly ate meat. Meat, cheese, and butter, really.
Literally all I did was I just backed off of some things, like just being more mindful of maybe what I eat. And I stopped drinking sodas. I might have one or so a week. I'm having a diet.
That's huge.
Now.
Sugar?
Yes.
Sugar is horrible. But there's a stigma in our society about artificial sugar, and none of it is backed. It's basically a marketing ploy. Fake sugar is fine. The only time that things like what do you call it, aspartame or aspartame, however you want to pronounce it, and saccharin, those are bad if like 20 diet sodas a day, it actually has an impact. But scientific studies have shown that there's no harmful, and I was always on the camp that aspartame was really bad for you. So taking a deep dive, not all things that are artificial are bad for you. But there's some things that are, some things that aren't. So you got to be discriminate when you choose.
But 20 diet, that would be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what I was just going to say. I remember in my 20s, I would just drink soda all damn day, and Mountain Dew at that. I mean, let's just go there, right?
Never liked Mountain Dew ever.
I loved it, but I still love me a good just a Mountain Dew out of a can. Okay, I don't like it out of the plastic bottles.
You like it in the can? Yeah, I do too.
No,
I don't like the plastic
from
bottles.
the can.
Oh, that's even
Drinking
better.
Mountain Dew out of a can.
Speaking of
Yeah, no.
salads,
You know
tastes
why?
different.
And I agree. I only like Coke Zero out of the can, or Coke Sugar Zero, or whatever the hell it is, zero sugar. But there's a reason why it tastes different from in the bottle.
It
Do
does.
you know why?
I would say something that is it something to do with the aluminum?
aluminum.
No, not the aluminum. They actually coat the inside of the can with a varnish to keep the acid in the soda from eating away at the aluminum. So it's the varnish that they use, which is edible, obviously.
Sounds delicious.
But and it is. I love it. Yeah.
Kathy and the Berg, stevia is best, and I have to agree as far as it doesn't taste as fake as like Sweet and Low or Equal, but I recently bought an artificial sweetener. It's stevia and monk fruit. Never heard of monk fruit until like a few months ago. No idea what it is. It's just because it sounded
But-
cool.
Melissa, you were talking about. I don't remember exactly how you worded this, but basically about how people just completely flip a switch and say, I'm going to stop everything bad and do everything good as far as my diet. I can't even imagine attempting that. So like I said, all I've done is taken a step back and tried to be a little more mindful. Like, okay, yesterday we were planning on going to the gym in the morning, like 9 o'clock ish. I don't even know. But life happens. We had to do some stuff, so we ended up, we're going to go run some places. I'm like, but you know what? It's like noon. I'm hungry. Okay, let's go eat. And I got to tell you, it's a local place. It's not like anybody here knows. But we went and had some gyros or gyros, whatever you want to call them.
Gyros.
The best I've ever had. It had been years since I've been to this place. But we went, we ate, they had the crispy coat fries, they had the freshest coleslaw. It was very tasty. It was something we wanted to have. We let ourselves have it. I don't know how good it is for us or not, but I don't want to deprive myself to the point of I don't enjoy eating anymore. Mm-hmm. I still want to enjoy, because I love food. I love to
Me
eat.
too.
I love the taste of food. So I will put 10 pounds back on if I have to enjoy my diet.
Yeah.
That's
Trouble
just
is-
my thought.
If you try to change too many things all at once, if you
Mm-hmm.
fail at one of those things, it will cascade and take you down more. As opposed to you do one or two things and focus on those items, then you know what's working. You know what you can focus on.
Nights. There was a book I read maybe a year ago. It's called, and it's super popular. If you have an Audible subscription, they have it there. Because for me, Audible's a lot easier than reading left to right. But it's called Atomic Habits. It's either Atomic Habits. It's one of those self-help books where it says just change one thing. But I
Yes.
think the reason why for some people it doesn't work because we live in a society where there's immediate gratification. Like I want to take a pill and I want it to go away right now.
Oh my God.
I want to start waking up at 5 o'clock every morning, going to a gym every day, and I need to take a pill so that will happen. So we're in that mode, but we need to relax, change one little thing at a time. Just one thing, even if it's, I don't know, switching from 2% milk back to whole milk, just something small. And then those changes and that satisfaction you get from actually making the changes snowballs into
It can.
success.
I would agree with that. I mean, this is why growing up, it's like, oh, where do you see yourself in a year? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself, however many? Look, you can, if I just say, where do I see myself in 20 years? Rich. It's not going to happen. You got to have baby steps, right?
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a Dave. That's a Dave Ramsey. That's a Dave Ramsey catchphrase, actually. Baby steps.
Right. Baby steps.
Baby steps, millionaires.
Baby steps, absolutely.
The immediate gratification stuff is what brought us Olestra. You guys remember Olestra? That was the oil that they used to replace, the cooking oil for chips and stuff like that.
Pringles.
And then you're met with severe diarrhea.
Is this the stuff that McDonald's and those guys changed to
Severe.
in their fries?
No, no, they got rid of the saturated fats, right? I think that's what it was for that. But the Olestra was the completely fake oil that some of the chip companies used. It was the greatest thing ever. You can eat as much as you want and not gain any weight.
You didn't gain any weight because
it goes right through you.
Because you shit your brains out.
Right, exactly. So yeah, that's what you get for wanting things immediately.
Pringles. Yeah, I remember because I like Pringles in the can.
I guess it's transferable to me, whether it be diet or, say, money. And maybe this is just a personal thing. I don't know. Everybody wants to make a lot of money, because look, you got to survive. I get it. You want nice things. I get that too. But I want to be happy. If I just cut out everything to be as healthy as I can be, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be happy physically.
You got to be satisfied as well.
Right. So when it comes to money, I don't think I have to have all the money in the world to be happy, because to me, and I feel very blessed that I learned this at an early age. And when I say early, I'm thinking probably mid to late 20s. I realized, because I'm gone a lot, I always have been for the most part, that my home time, no matter my marital status or any of that, whether I'm dating, married, single, I want my home time.
You're dating married people?
No,
Okay.
and never.
Okay.
But I want that home time. I need that home time to decompress, to relax, to enjoy the things that my money has bought, whether it's just the place I live, the TV I bought, the motorcycle, or going to the gym, whatever it is. If I'm just out there making money constantly, I have a friend of mine who shall remain nameless, who works his ass off. I mean, he's never home. When I say never, he's gone for sometimes 5 and 6 weeks at a time. And he might come home for 5 days. I could not do that. And he is wore down. He has a bunch of nice fancy shit, but he can't even enjoy it. I don't understand that. So I just don't get it. You can have all the money in the world, and I don't necessarily think it's going to make you happy.
I'm willing to try.
It's all subjective. It's all subjective.
Of course it is.
Because you see the people that have a lot of money, not everybody likes them. It doesn't mean that you're happy.
No. But I mean, literally, I've had this conversation with him multiple times, and he's just like, yeah, I get home and I don't want to do anything. I've got all this stuff sitting there. He's got multiple Harleys. He's got boats. He's got these Escalades and this big fancy house and all this shit. And he doesn't want to do anything with it because he just wants to relax. He wants to hang out with his wife.
Get to decompress.
Exactly. How can you stay out 5 weeks and be home for 4 or 5 days?
It's subjective, though. Maybe that's what he wants to do.
No, he hates it.
Then why does he do it?
I don't know. That's my point. Why do you keep doing it? You keep torturing yourself. You hate it. You tell me you hate it. Why do you do it? I mean, someone answer that. Why do you continue to do something?
That's something he has to answer that.
I know, but my point is he's not the only one. So many people just go, I got to have money, so I can buy all this shit. You're never home to enjoy it.
Wow. That's
Same thing with a diet to me. If you're just starving yourself to be healthy and you're going to the gym constantly, you're not even, I get it, be healthy, but are you happy? Are you? I'm asking. I don't know.
That is also subjective. What does it mean to be happy?
Because everything is
define love. define work.
I understand it's different for so many people. My point is I hear all these people doing all this shit and bitching at the same time. Then change something. Change something. Do something that makes you happy instead of all the things you're doing that you think you're happy about, but you're complaining because you're not happy. Does that make
It's
sense?
difficult
Some
finding that thing that makes you happy.
Yeah, but some people that's also a personality quirk. I'm not going to call it a disorder, but some people, no matter what they do, what they have, or how many goals they have, they just want to bitch. They are never happy no matter what they do. They could be poor, they could be rich, they could have a beautiful husband, an ugly husband, smart kids, dumb kids. No matter what is on their plate, they are never satisfied because that's a personality issue.
I will say this, and I'm only using this person I know as the example.
Your
He
friend?
doesn't. Yes. What? I didn't hear you. No, he's
your
a friend of
friend.
mine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a friend. He's not that guy who just bitches all the time. Before he started doing what he does now, completely different. He's just wore out, and he admits it. But he's just like, I'm just like, why do you keep doing it then? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't think he gets it, actually. I don't know. I feel bad for the guy, honestly. He deserves to be happy. He's a really cool guy.
Does he live in America?
You're damn right he does.
Then it's his choice.
You're right. It's his choice to be unhappy with what he's doing.
Exactly. It's
If
his
that's the
choice
choice
to
he's
bitch, and it was your choice to listen.
Kinsey says some people feel more comfortable staying and wallowing in what they already know, even if they hate it.
Yeah, because it is more
Unfortunately,
comfortable.
that's true.
Yeah, it's comfortable knowing, what is it, the devil that you know than the devil you don't know. Some people just aren't brave enough to stick their
Step out
toe
of their
in,
comfort zone.
to stick their toe in foreign waters because they don't know. And some people, even with success, some people, even if they get a new job, like their dream job, or get a huge raise, or all of a sudden come into money, that makes some people extremely uncomfortable. Even though it's everything they ever wanted, there's something that clicks in their head, like, I never had this and I don't know what to do with it. Like, get away.
Leslie,
That's why a lot of people have money problems.
Leslie says her husband worked 70 to 80 hours a week while she took care of everything at home, I'm assuming. And says he regrets now all the things he missed out on with their family because of him working. Tomorrow's never promised to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how I'm looking at things. Life, obviously, but
I don't know if you listened to any of the show last week, but I was talking about
I did.
people that have, instead of taking care of their family and their kids now, they are always chasing their tail on how to impress their parents and the older generation and try to repeat that. And I don't necessarily agree with that. Or I think the fallacy is called the appeal to antiquity. Like, everything in the past is better than it is now. And I used to think that, like, the rustic cabin and doing everything old school, because that's comfortable. We already know and we appreciate it, and our parents and grandparents did it. But I mean, can we agree that now is better than before as far as technology and our comforts? Like, we have flushing toilets and air conditioning.
We talked about this a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to be able to experience, quote, the Old West, the frontier days, but do I want to live it?
No.
I don't know, man. We've got it made now.
Mm-hmm.
We really do. It's
because you see it in the movies, but you don't understand
You
there's
didn't feel
no
it.
medicine, there's dysentery, nobody brushes their teeth, nobody combs their hair, deodorant wasn't invented yet. Any woman you're with is not going to have shaved armpits or legs.
Nope.
Foot odor, malaria. There's so many things that you don't see on Yellowstone or Tombstone.
Yes. Well,
in my case,
go ahead.
you're one bad joke away from getting shot by anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a joke. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maddie. Jeez, that was my old dog's name. Gilly just said she walked into a bar and was looking for the person that shot her paw.
May I just point out to the world and the two of you, I think Rusty's bored. I think he went to take a nap.
Yeah,
he was going fishing there a little bit ago.
he
Whatever.
did, yeah.
Sorry, is the show not good enough for you, Rusty? Are we like paper, cardboard, or?
Well,
Or did-
Erica said Rusty got tired of waiting
Oh,
for the
see,
show
he's
to
just sitting there
start.
taking it. Did you wake up? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I was waiting for
They have
Mike
nothing to say?
to talk or say anything.
Just interrupt. Don't you know how this show goes? Speak.
I'm going to let you do it because my kid needs something for his homework. I'll be right back.
So, did you write down a bunch of things you wanted to say, Rusty?
I was just wondering when the show was going to start.
Show has started. This is what we do.
What?
Oh, did you just want to read a bunch of stuff? Go ahead. Come on.
How well that go?
Join in on the conversation.
5 minutes in, yeah, left less than 5 minutes till break. That's all right.
Sorry.
You're
All
doing
right.
fine.
Well, you go ahead.
You're doing fine. I'm not going to start 5 minutes before we go to break.
Well, you can start off on the next half hour. I just happened to look down and you were gone, so
Yeah.
didn't know if you were going to join us or not. You really didn't have anything to say in any of that?
No. Nope. Anyway. Love Rusty. Well, that's good. I'm glad somebody does. Paige. Kenny. I don't know what any of that means. Yes, you're right,
reading
Kathy.
there.
That's what I was doing. So I'm glad you caught that.
You know, a woman faked her own abduction by hiding in her ex's house and self-harming. Apparently not. You didn't hear any of that, or?
Not so much.
A California woman has been arrested and charged after she allegedly faked her own abduction. 39-year-old Sherry Papini went missing in 2016, and the case made national news. I don't remember any of this. She said, apparently it turns out she'd simply been hiding in her ex-boyfriend's house the whole time while manhunt continued. It was a harebrained idea straight out of the pages of Gone Girl, and now she's paying the price.
You say she was hiding in his house. Was he aware she was there?
I don't know. I'm just getting there. According to 55-page criminal complaint filed in Eastern District of California on Thursday, Papini was charged with making false statements to federal agents and mail fraud. It's rather shocking that the list isn't longer than that. A twist. Why do you do that? You just want to fake your own abduction?
Because you think you can.
Well, apparently SoCal was involved.
Probably to try to get the guy in trouble.
Well, it had appeared that she had been kidnapped while out for a run on November 2nd, 2016. In actuality, her ex picked her up and drove her to his house in SoCal. We know a girl. About 600 miles away. Not only that, she reportedly self-harmed so that she looked bruised and beaten when she eventually went home to her husband. Oh, here it comes.
There we go.
Boyfriend and husband. Bitch.
Not cool.
Right?
Well, here I kind of felt sorry for her for a second. I don't anymore.
Well, she was hiding herself for years
20
in her ex-boyfriend's
22
house.
days.
No,
22
22
days.
days.
She told Keith Papini that two Hispanic women had kidnapped her before beating, starving, branding, and torturing her in a basement where she was kept chained up.
Branding?
Yes, it says branding. Unfortunately, she couldn't describe what they look like. They look like me. because I did it all. Because what? She refused to speak to law enforcement about her alleged ordeal and instead insisted her husband speak for her. I don't think I would want to speak for her at all.
No.
You've been cheating with some dude, and you basically kidnapped yourself at his house.
Mm-hmm.
She finally spoke to the FBI in 2017 during her interview. She stuck to her story about being kidnapped by the Hispanic women and said they eventually left her by the side of the road on Thanksgiving 2016. She repeated that story again in a further interview in August 2020. By this point, the FBI had spoken to her ex-boyfriend and discovered that Papini had been with him the entire time.
Wow, I didn't hear the whole story. I only heard snippets on the news, but I guess I just heard it that she was with her boyfriend. And
She was married.
yeah, I saw that, and her husband was in physical distress, like really, like he threw up when he saw her in the hospital.
Did he know that she was cheating on him?
I don't think so. And even the mayor came forward, and everybody believed her, because who would do that to themselves? Who would?
Right.
Why?
How? Okay.
What's your point?
How old is she?
She was. I just read it. Where's
Jeff
it at?
Womack said, "Girl's got to do what she's got to do."
How do I not see it anymore? 39 years old. There
Really?
it is. I just heard it. And here comes the break. Are you ready for it?
Ready for a break? Yeah.
See, I heard it. Could you guys not hear that?
You're psychic.
It's in there. It's in there. It's like that first break. There's a little and then here it comes. Well, you guys know what to do. Whatever you do, don't kidnap yourself and cheat on your spouse. We'll be right back.
What do you call a hen who can count her own eggs? A mathema-chicken.
Really? A mathematician.
A mathema-chicken. And with that, I'll be back.
All right, Rusty, what do you got for after the break? You got some stories, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to send it right over to you. I'm hungry, dude. I need healthy snacks. Which I don't have.
Good Lord, Rusty.
Yep. That's my picture.
Monkey mummy.
Picture for my story.
Mhm.
I got to work out some details on how to make it just exactly right, but at least you'll be able to see it.
Don't ask.
I'm asking.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to you guys. I'm just. I'm blushing for a second. Leave me alone.
Kinsey, I agree. I think the show last night went well.
Welcome back to Off Track Syndicate. We've just been sitting around bullshitting tonight, but Rusty, you have something good.
Oh yeah. So do you guys get? I don't know. The weather gets warm. You get all frisky and stuff, right?
Wait, no, hold on. I'm going to stop you right there and say I don't care what the weather is. Ask. I'm frisky.
You know.
Go ahead, Rusty.
Things get to going. It's warm and all that. Well,
you mean it's hot?
Apparently it has an effect on bees as well. Last summer's heat wave made Canadian male bees ejaculate to death.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, the heat wave made bees come to death, ejaculate to death. So, yeah, what a way to go. The Earth getting gradually warmer has many strange and often harmful effects on plants and wildlife, but there's one phenomenon nobody saw coming. Sorry. It seems last summer's heat wave in British Columbia, Canada, got the local bees a bit too hot and bothered. In the summer heat, death literally came for male honeybees.
What?
Yeah, we're saying that they ejaculated themselves to
Seems
death.
a bit disturbing.
Yes. Beekeepers found potentially hundreds, if not thousands, of drones, male non-stinging bees, dead around their yards and farms. Each of the small insects' corpses had experienced the same gruesome death. Their genitals.
How gruesome is it if you, let's just say, let's keep it scientific here, ejaculate and then die? How gruesome is that?
Well, for the bee, when they do that, they die.
Well, but what I'm saying is, what better way to die? You know what I mean? Look, it's better than getting shot.
What did I walk in on?
I don't know. He's talking about bees getting off and dying.
But
That's
with
what they
them, when they do reach orgasmic wonder, it's because their genitals explode out of their.
Wait.
Whoa.
Wait.
Now, hold on. Now you have my attention. I mean, look, you didn't preface this by saying, hey, your shit's going to blow up, then you're going to die. You just said you're going to ejaculate, and then you're going to die.
When they
There's
do,
a difference.
they lose all their stuff.
No, because that would hurt before is that the cause of my death?
Yeah.
No! Now I'm against it. That is disturbing.
Turns out that excessive heat can make drones spontaneously and fatally ejaculate.
Mm.
Just what the heat wave brought to Western Canada.
So it's all. Wait, did you say it's from masturbation or just from sex?
Just yeah,
Wait,
sex.
no. Okay, because I was gonna say, how's a bee masturbate? I mean, really, how is that a thing? Like a Hummer?
The
Buzzer?
origin of the name Melissa is honeybee.
Are you serious?
See,
But did you die?
the buzzing honeymakers don't sweat, and they rely on external measures to regulate their body temperatures. To this end, she set up burlap sack-covered kiddie pools around her farm to help try to keep temperatures down. She noticed that drones started flocking to the pools. Unlike female worker bees, the drones fly around and can at least cool off in the breeze. The males sit around in a hot nest. But when she came out one morning, they were all dead, or a lot of them. So all they can do is try to provide shade and cooling to them in the extreme heat. But it's apparently about 104 degrees Fahrenheit begins to hinder their ability to reproduce. But when it surpasses 107, it has the opposite effect on drones, and they spontaneously ejaculate and die.
Oh, so it's. Hold on, I still may be in somewhat favor of this.
In favor?
Oh.
What do you mean?
I mean, not the dying part, but the spontaneously ejaculating. Is that what you're saying, Rusty? You just walk around and go, "Oh wait, okay, that was good." But then, of course, you got to die.
Yes.
Let me see. Let me
mate-
weigh the options here. I don't.
Mate with the queen, that's their life. As soon as they go mate with her, they die.
If you're not loving your queen, you're doing it wrong. I'm just saying that.
That's
You
right.
better love your queen to no end. And if she ain't your, yeah.
There's
I
a
don't know about the whole
scientific-
dying thing.
There's a scientific name for these masturbating bees. You know,
What is
they're called buzzer beaters.
it? Buzzer beaters.
Nice.
I was curious how they knew that they had died because of that. I didn't know if they had to walk out in the yard with UV lights to determine if that was the cause.
Oh my gosh, I have one of those lights.
So,
Do you
Don't
often
ask me
look for
why.
bees?
if y'all didn't realize it, the mystery of the mummified mermaid with human face and fish tail will finally be resolved.
Oh wait, a mummified. What the hell are you talking about?
An
mummified
ancient mummified mermaid that supposedly grants immortality to anyone that tastes its flesh is to be examined by scientists. The creature with a human-looking face and a tail like a fish has baffled experts for centuries. It was allegedly caught in the Pacific Ocean off the Japanese island of Shikoku between 1736 and 1741. It now rests in a temple in the city of Asakuchi.
Nailed it.
Whoa, Azakuchi, like Chillicoochee?
No,
Like
no,
a native.
Asakuchi. That's how it's spelled. Asakuchi. The creature has two hands reaching up towards its grimacing face. I can give you a partial picture here, actually. I figured out how to sort of do that.
You did?
Here it is.
That's supposed to be a.
I couldn't get the tail in the picture, but from there down, it's a tail that curls around just like you would think you'd see in a mermaid.
That's a humanoid face.
I loved the movie Splash.
Hair is still visible on its head, and its remains and the remains of sharp, pointy teeth in its mouth. Research from Kurashiki University of Science and Arts have taken the mummy for CT scanning in a bid to unravel its mysteries. Hiroshi Kinoshita of Okayama Folklore Society, who came up with the project, said the mummy could have religious significance. Japanese mermaids have a legend of immortality, and if said if you eat the flesh, you will never die. This legend is also preserved near the temple where the mermaid mummy was found. Some people, even believing in the legend, used to eat scales of mermaid mummies.
Really?
A historic letter dated in 1903, apparently penned by the former owner, was stored alongside the mummy and gives a story about its provenance, telling how it was caught by her family in a fishing net, and they've kept it as a family treasure. But of course, I don't think it's a real mermaid, said Kinoshita. I think it was made for export to Europe during the Edo period from 1603 to 1867. So yeah, they're gonna take it for CT scans and DNA testing.
I don't. Something fishy here.
You think? Boo.
No, I mean really, I don't think I believe any of this bullshit. I mean, it looks kind of like a. All right, let me put you up on the big screen here before I spout my face off here.
I start now.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, why has it never stopped me before? Looks like it has elongated fingers. I just don't think that's real. It looks like plaster Paris.
Yeah,
Plaster America, whatever. I don't know.
There's a stamp somewhere that says "Made in China."
Probably. Oh, that window is really small now. What did I just do there? All right, blow it up. Yeah, but I don't know what to think about any of that, Rusty.
Yeah,
What do you think about it?
I don't think it's real. How about emotional support?
Wait, so all that, and you don't think it's real?
No, I don't think
Wait,
it's real.
you don't even stand by your story?
You didn't watch the documentary Splash?
Hey, you just read us a bunch of bullshit? Is that what you're saying?
Well, they even the scientists taking it don't think it's real, but they're going to take it and try to. Maybe it is.
If they do determine it's real, when are they going to barbecue it?
Fish fry. It's Lent.
Right.
Oh. So, emotional animals. Where does that end?
It starts
What
right
animal
here.
does
I'll
it
tell you
end?
what.
Emotional animal? I don't know if it
Emotional
ends.
animals.
What do you mean, where does it end? What does your question mean specifically?
Okay, dogs they're pretty much accepted as an emotional support animal. Or
Yes, you are.
what about cats? Can they be emotional support animal?
No.
Yes.
No, they're a-holes.
No, they're not all assholes.
No, they're not all.
No, they're not all assholes.
They will show you theirs though.
Every time. Yes. Okay.
Cats are an invasive species.
I am a dog person and I am a cat person. And I don't give a shit who knows it.
Yeah.
What?
What about an emotional support hog?
Well, yeah.
I believe that. Yeah. Why
That's
can't
smart.
a cat be emotionally support animal?
'Cause they
Bobby's
don't
cats
care.
cuddle with her. No, they do.
Only when they want to.
No, I have had. Okay, there's some truth to what you just say, but I'll get to that. I've had cats and dogs my entire life, and growing up, I remember one. I named him Joey. He was this. I mean, well, I was a kid, so to me, it was like this huge cat, right? He was a gray tiger stripe, whatever they want to call them.
Tabby?
technically.
Abby, yeah.
Yeah.
Gray?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even great
I just call him gray tiger stripe. I don't. Tabby seems gay to me. Whatever. But if that's your thing, that's fine.
What's wrong with gay?
Maybe he was a gay cat. I don't know, man. Maybe that's why he liked me. I'm a guy.
Chris
But-
ain't gay, but he was sucked into it. So
Oh,
anyway, go ahead.
I bet you I know someone's going to timestamp that. Anyhow,
And he's
but I
listening.
bet
right
you
now.
he won't make a commercial out of that shit because it was about him. Tell me I'm wrong.
He
No,
doesn't make the commercials.
Bobby's cats come up and like even if she picks them up and puts them on her lap, they will sit there and they will purr and nuzzle and cuddle. Yep. Yeah. I mean, now, yes, a lot of times it is on their own time.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But, dogs are just more obedient, I think. Cats are more independent. So are they assholes or are they independent?
Both.
Yes.
Well, I don't think maybe they're not assholes because,
yeah.
Look, if you don't want to be cuddled with, are you going to sit around?
Gilly doesn't want to be cuddled right now, but she's taking it.
Look at her. I love that dog. I wish she could hear me.
Ellie, the pot-bellied pig, snuggles up to
Vern. Hey, Gilly girl. Gilly girl. Gilly girl. Hey, baby.
She's looking for you.
She's looking for me.
Well, no, I put my earbud in her ear.
Yeah. Hi, Gilly. She's like, get that shit out of my ear. I don't want to hear that guy.
All right, get out of here.
Sorry, go ahead,
Bother
Rusty.
me.
So Ellie, the pot-bellied pig, snuggles up to her owner. I guess Wyvern Flat. It's a guy, but Wyvern Flat. As he watches TV, sometimes rolling over to let him pet her belly. The 110-pound pig is family, Flat says. An emotional
pig, honestly.
And a meal.
An emotional support animal who helped him through a divorce and the death of his mother. But officials in upstate village of Kanajori see it very differently.
Nailed it.
Yeah. They just see it as a farm animal and that he has it where he shouldn't. The case should be headed to criminal trial, but it has caught the attention of pig partisans who believe the animal should be respected more as a companion instead of just a food source. Flat says she's a part of his family and she is super smart, more intelligent than the dogs, which is true. They are. I think she can kind of hone in when you're feeling bad because she won't want to come in and snuggle with you. She's a Vietnamese pot-bellied pig. And
pigs I think pigs do have the capacity to do that because they're so smart, but they do have the ability to be discriminate, I guess. They have like that sense of like who's a good person and who's a bad person. And like if you piss them off, they hold a grudge.
Oh yeah. They absolutely do. And
I will say Jeff Womack says, who doesn't like a pussy in their lap? I'm just reading with the comments. It had nothing to do with our show.
He also said bacon is great emotional support, and I agree.
Yeah.
Now there's a guy from this what's that one radio show called? I can never remember. It's tin can.
It's aluminum cup radio or something.
I don't know. Whatever the hell it's called.
Two guys, one cup.
Oh, that's what it is. 2 guys, 1 cup. I don't know. He assumes that I was talking about him making a commercial about himself. No, actually, Kinsey, I was talking about Chris right here making a commercial because the comment was about him. He's not going to timestamp that and make that a commercial, is he?
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. Kinsey, what? You think an awful lot about yourself thinking I'm talking about you. Got to give you shit, dude.
Yep. So anyway, they're trying to take his pig away, and he's going to court. I think if he's raised it as long and it's loving and all that to him, I firmly believe it. Yeah.
I like the pot-bellied pig idea. I mean, I don't know how cuddly they are, right? But they're fun.
All right, let's say this. I mean, they wouldn't take a person away, right? And there are some people who are not exactly emotionally supportive.
Well, this is true.
So, yeah.
Well, also the emotional support relies on the human usually. If it makes you feel good, then you got an emotional support iguana. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know about. See, I don't understand all that reptile.
Reptiles, they don't have any.
You know, people that that dig it, but I just don't understand it. I don't understand.
Those strange
with
people that
reptiles,
like snakes a little too
used
much.
to have snakes, but I think
I-
I had 3 at one point, and they would give me the biggest hugs, like the boa constrictor and the green Burmese
Really?
python. I never got a hug so tight in my life. They would just wrap around my neck and just squeeze.
But so but there should be a line there. Can goats be emotionally support animals?
Why not?
Okay, so are you talking about literally being emotional support, or are you talking about being an emotional support animal to get through the TSA or to take them certain places, just to break the law a little bit legally, just
Right.
to
That's what
bend the just to be just to grab a headline,
be
just to
that
be
guy.
cool. Yeah, I'm gonna bring
This
my
is my
llama.
emotional support midget elephant.
Yeah.
And you must let him on the
Oh,
plane.
that's
Um,
gonna be so cute. I want a midget elephant.
That would be pretty cute. I will say that.
But
But,
just
look-
because you're gonna walk into like TJ Maxx or Marshalls and want to bring your no drama llama in there with you, it doesn't make it right. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I just wanted to say I completely understand the reptiles as a pet. Kind of. I mean, look, I don't understand when they say, well, they're cute and they're this. I was like,
No, they're interesting, and some
Yes.
of them come with, especially when you're a teenager, it comes with a cool factor. Like, look at my bearded dragon.
but there
Oh my
are
God,
people
that
out
sounded
there
weird.
who think they have person. I mean, look, I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying I don't see it. I don't get it. I'm not trying to shut anyone down, tell them they're stupid, because there's this guy out there we know. No, I'm not saying that. I just don't see it. I don't see the connection. I don't see the emotional connection. I don't see the personality of a reptile.
No,
don't
some
either.
kids, especially teenagers, when they're looking for, I don't know, they're looking for a place, they're looking for their attitude, trying to find themselves. They tend to do everything opposite. They become contrary. They try to make their own place. When I had my snakes, I was in my 20s, but it was when Steve Irwin was really, he was super mainstream, and he would, and I would take some of his advice. But with the snakes, I also raised rats. So I would raise their own food and feed the rats really good stuff
Yep.
to make my snakes. And it was fun, but I guess at the end it was pointless, but I learned a lot, So now that I live in deep shit Mississippi down here with all the crappy frickin' vegetation and the
Mississippi.
animals and the frickin'
What's the,
insects. Deep shit Mississippi. But
What's the
now
zip code in deep shit?
39503. But now when I see a snake, it's not like I am, completely terrified. They scare me. But now a totally different kind of snake than a constrictor, of course, but
Would you say
I
they
feel
scare
more.
you,
I
or
feel
just when you see it, you're alerted. You're like, whoa.
yeah, exactly.
Right. I mean, you'd be like, oh, okay, well, it's a snake. Whatever. I'll move on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Emotional support monkey. I think you have one, don't you, Sean?
Oh, dude, Spanky?
Yeah.
You guys have met Spanky, right?
Spank the monkey. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, an emotional support tarantula? No.
But they're fuzzy. You pet them, they're fuzzy. Yeah.
And Rosie.
Dude, what do you... I don't know what he's talking about. Don't look at me.
Anyway.
He's talking shit about you, Rusty. Or
What did it? No.
emotional support monkey.
So here's a feel good, or well, damn it, or what? No, I lost it. Son of a.
that is the
There it is.
where we live today. I was
Here's
just
a
about to
feel
feel
good.
good. Nope. Damn it. good.
Dateline, Portland, Maine. A Maine family that long ago gave up on a lost family cat is being reunited more than 6 years and 1,500 miles later. Denise Silly of Chesterville said she was shocked to get a voicemail last week announcing her cat, Ashes, had been located in Florida. Ashes disappeared in 2015 during a 10th birthday celebration for her daughter. They looked and put out flyers and sadly concluded that somebody or some animal was, she probably became prey or got hit or just couldn't find her. But a veterinarian office determined the kitty's identity thanks to an implanted microchip, but how she got to Florida remains a mystery. Williams said, "I have interrogated her quite strictly, and she is not talking." Yeah, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
That cat got brought home and said, "Shit, all this work to get away from these people, and I'm back where I started."
Exactly. Yeah.
And she was being returned to Maine on Wednesday, accompanied by one of Janet Williams' friends. And Celia said she planned to be on hand to collect her pet at Portland International Airport, Jetport, whatever, Portland, Maine International. There you go. All right. Stick around and last half hour. Maybe y'all got something to listen to or talk about. I'm done.
Chris, do you have something?
I've got a few stories, yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's right, Kinsey. You shouldn't just rely on other people to do all your promos for you. You never know what kind of crap they're going to make.
Uh-huh. Oh, and for SoCal, if she's still hanging around, I was looking up best apple pie moonshine recipes. Oh yeah.
That sounds good.
Really? Maybe
Hey,
my
y'all, hit
page just
that like
hasn't refreshed, but it still says one. It says one because I just liked it.
Oh, mine. I got 15 here on showing in YouTube. So hit the like button. Jeff Womack, hit the damn like button.
We've actually got.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, you guys look. There's a lot more people watching over on the YouTube than have liked this particular video. There's another one. Perfect.
Just click it.
Guys, just click that thumbs up. That helps us grow. It helps push that video out, please. Love this. Get it! Welcome back into Track Syndicate, everyone. I'm going to turn the reins over to Night Husseini in just a moment. But we cannot do this show without talking about Warhorse Legacy Foundation. We talk about them all the time. Why? Well, because they're important. In my eyes, they are part of this show. They are part of our Off-Track Syndicate family. The folks at Warhorse Legacy Foundation out of Northwest Arkansas have a 140-acre ranch that is dedicated to helping veterans, and not only the veterans, but the families of veterans, which in turn helps our communities. The ranch is that they have horses that are like retired racehorses, and you know what? Look, when you take a horse off the track and it just sits in a stall, it loses its sense of purpose. Kind of like a veteran. You take a veteran out of the military, let them sit on the couch. They just don't know what to do with themselves, right? Even if they do, sometimes they have issues. We have issues, and we want to lift them up, support them, and help them in any kind of time of need that they may have. But like I said, not only the veteran themselves, mom veteran comes back from overseas, goes through some hard times. We not only feel for the veteran, but their family, because man, that's just more than one person. So we want to give them all the help we can. So that's what the folks at Warhorse Legacy Foundation do. And if you could, go over to warhorselegacy.org/donate, hit that donate button. Give them a couple bucks,
Yes, please. I really 100% believe in their foundation. I wish they would get, we'll talk about this some other time, but I will tell you what happens to the service people overseas when they come home, it definitely affects the entire family and friends.
Yes, it does.
Melissa, what's that website again?
That's warhorselegacy.org. Warhorselegacy.org.
Track Syndicate, bitches.
The man we know as Knights Husseini.
Well, I've got a Florida man story for you guys.
Yay!
Wait.
Florida.
I haven't been to Florida in a while. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So a Florida man says he jumped from a stolen car seconds before it was Doc Thompsoned and then thrown into a residential house.
Whoa!
Wait, hold on, back up. Can you repeat?
It doesn't. The story doesn't actually mention Doc. I just thought I'd throw that in there. A Florida man says he jumped from a stolen car seconds before it was hit by a train and sent flying into a nearby home.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
So
Yeah, wow, that's right.
He'd been drinking.
What?
And he stole. Yeah. Imagine that. He'd been drinking and he stole a car so he could find his own car.
He
Well, of
stole a
course.
car to find
Right.
his own car? Okay.
Right, exactly. You can't find your car. You steal a car to drive around, look for it.
Yeah.
Happens every
But
day.
That's
in the
kinda-
process of looking for his own car in this stolen car, he got the car stuck on train tracks
Okay.
and a train was bearing down on it. He jumped out of the car. The train sent that car flying into a house. So after that, as you would if you were drunk and stole a car and crashed it into a train, sent it into a house, he then, rather than sticking around, moved on and stole a forklift to continue his search for his car.
His car. And
Wait.
Yeah,
you're not getting very far.
Yeah.
Look, as uplifting as that is,
Ah!
just saying, it's not working out so hot.
Yeah, it makes it palatable.
Sorry. Boo! Boo!
At which point he messed up a fruit stand from where he stole the forklift and ended up flagging down the authorities to tell them he's looking for his car. He can't find his car. That's where he was arrested.
That's a true Florida man.
Yeah.
That is like definition textbook, like with picture and
What was
Dictionary.
he drinking? Meth?
That did not
I was
say
just drinking meth. Is that a drink?
drinking meth. Right.
I
don't
wonder
think
if
so.
he was planning on picking his car up with the forklift when he found it to save on his gas. I mean,
Right.
Gas prices are high lately, so that would make perfect sense to.
I want
Florida
to throw
man.
a quick, hey, Chris Daly's watching. I don't think I've ever seen him come in the chat and watch.
He must be
Hey.
bored. He must be extremely bored.
Well, yeah, maybe he's broke down. I don't. Oh, sorry. Not going.
Hey.
I don't. Sorry, I don't want to jinx anybody. That's
Who's
horrible.
left? Sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry.
All right. So the next one I have here, a woman was stuck at a blind date's house after swift COVID lockdown in China. She this was during the Olympics time, and so she went to, I'm gonna try it, Shenzhou,
Nailed it.
right? Something like that.
Okay.
on a blind date with a guy.
Who is
And
blind?
China apparently,
yeah.
for some reason, is pretty picky about their lockdowns. And so they'll just call it like that. And everybody in that area, you can't go anywhere. And so during the middle of her dinner with her blind date,
Who
they
is
called
blind?
quarantine. They
Mhm.
called lockdown in his area where he lives. And she had to spend the next 4 days with her blind date together because they were locked down. That's a hell of a first date. That's a hell of a blind date.
Yeah, but from my perspective, that's also super creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy can't see; he has no sight, and you gotta take care of him and cook his meals. And
You don't
stuff.
know that it wasn't her that was blind.
Could you imagine being locked up with a strange woman that you didn't really even know? Oh my God.
Is she? Is she
You ever been deployed, Rusty?
is she pregnant now, or
Whoa, no,
are they gonna have a
whoa.
blind kid?
Not that I'm aware.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, like
That
literally
is so
locked up.
weird. With a
I don't think
complete
they lock
stranger.
people up like man and woman in the same.
This okay. Another reason to be thankful we live in America.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's-
gosh.
If you
Everything
needed
I've
more
seen lately, we're not a political show, but I'm not going to say, but yeah, another reason you see something on the news every day that makes me thankful we live in this country. And that story, that's
Damn it.
Yeah.
Jason Goki said it before I could get it out. That's like the ultimate case of red light, green light.
mm-hmm.
No, it's like red light. Ah, damn it.
Green light.
Right.
Jeff and Jason.
Was she
Was she hot?
No report on that.
Dang it.
Did you guys hear about Tennessee passing a law requiring people who have gotten DUIs? No, I'm sorry, drunk drivers who've gotten in an accident and killed someone who is a parent of children to pay child support for the children of the person they killed.
Wait a minute. Wait. Are you saying if a drunk driver killed somebody who had kids, now the
Yes.
drunk driver has to pay child support to the kids?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
No, I didn't hear that.
I
So what do you think?
don't
Excellent
know.
idea.
I don't know what I think about it. I haven't processed this yet.
Is it like a done deal, like across the board, or is it circumstantial? Or is there such a thing, like a
know.
justified drunk driver that killed a human who had kids? Is there
Well, I
like
would assume they passed it for a reason, but I'll get into it. The state of Tennessee has passed a law that would require drunk drivers to pay child support if they kill a person who has children. In 2018 alone, 243 people were killed by drivers who were under the influence of alcohol, and that number has only gone up since. It's called Bentley's Law, aimed to finally put a stop to this terrible trend. Bentley's Law was named after a 5-year-old child whose both parents apparently, and brother were killed by a drunk driver. The child's grandmother, Cecilia Williams, created the law in an aim to hold people who get behind the wheel while impaired by alcohol accountable for their actions. I completely understand the accountability. And I guess, look, if you're going to go out there and take that chance of knowingly, possibly killing someone, and in this case, 2 people and a son, there's a 5-year-old left at home, or maybe the child was in the accident as well, but survived. A 5-year-old was left behind, basically. Yeah, that's wow. That's a bold law, I will say, right?
you seem like you're struggling with it.
No, I'm not. I completely get it. Maybe I'm just not expecting this. I'm like, wow, they're really doing this.
Are you
I get it.
struggling? I don't think you're knowing you. I don't think you're struggling with the morality of it. Are you struggling with the like a big government law slapping down something, or because I don't feel that you would struggle with the morality of taking care of kids. I think you're probably
no, not at
struggling
all.
with
Right.
because I could feel it, I could see it. You're struggling with something, and I think it might be because it's
the
another law.
part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, by all means. I mean, God, Lord forbid anything ever happen and leave, in this case, one child left without their parents and a brother behind. And, and I don't know the whole, what other family they have. It doesn't matter. You willingly got behind the wheel of basically a speeding bullet, if you will, and you know that there's that chance that you can kill somebody. This is one thing that's always bothered me when and working in a bar. I can't tell you the number of times I heard this.
You worked in a bar?
And I did at one time, and it never hit me until I worked in that bar. Oh my God, I don't want to. I gotta call a cab, or can you give me a ride home because I don't want to get a DUI.
And nowadays, I don't know what year you worked in the bar, but now it's a lot easier than having the bar call a cab. You got Uber right on your phone or Lyft.
Right.
Super
No, we didn't
easy
have that.
and a lot cheaper than a cab.
But the whole point is they would say, I don't want to get a DUI. Well, hey, dumbass, how about the fact that you don't want to maybe kill yourself or especially someone else?
No, nobody thinks that. Our psyche
No.
doesn't think about that because we always think we're fine. We think
No,
that
we're
we're
not
always
fine.
right, even sober. I mean, okay,
Right.
even you, Sean, you get road rage because people that have road
no.
rage think that they're doing everything right and everything else
No.
is doing everything wrong.
No, I
But
don't think
when
I'm
you're
doing-
drunk, but when you've been drinking, even if it's just buzz drinking, that multiplies. That is, if you're, I think people know like their threshold of drunk, but the buzz driving, they think that they're fine, and they don't even know. I mean, I'm sure you've seen people that are completely sober that have no business behind the wheel.
Sean
Every
has
day.
road rage?
Sean gets road
that's not
rage
the
because
point. Look,
people enjoy
okay,
the left lane.
Time out. Will I yell and scream at people? Yes, we've been through this before.
Yes.
Look, you can make a mistake on the road, and I'm forgiving. But if you're out there and look, if you drive, okay, I don't want to. I'm not going to categorize this too much. If you drive enough, it doesn't matter if it's professionally or not. I think you can eventually tell when there's a difference between someone making a mistake on a road and being an asshole and doing stupid shit. Okay, I get it because we all make mistakes on the road. I do it to this day. I
Really?
get it. Yeah. I'm human. Hello.
There's a book I read when I was on the ship in the Navy. It's called The Gift of Fear, but it talks about what you're talking about, Sean, how once you're on the road for a while, you can anticipate just by seeing somebody that you're either driving behind or somebody that you see, you can anticipate their next move based on your
absolutely-
experience.
You absolutely can. You looking through someone's back window. If you're observant enough, and I know Rusty can attest to this as well. If you watch their silhouette of their head, you know head movements. You know, look, just a little bit of this, a little bit of the lean to the left. Whether they're looking in their mirror or they're just going before their turn signal comes on, if it does, they're going to change lanes. Mm-hmm. Like literally, when you start to turn your head, that
You
car,
can feel it.
hey,
After a while, you can definitely feel it. I'm not a professional driver, but I know what you're talking about.
That car will just so ever so slightly move to the left in that lane, and they're getting ready to hit that signal or not and change lanes. And then of course when they do that in front of me, I immediately look in my mirror to see if anybody's coming up behind them. Are they going to pull in front of somebody? I need to back out. I need to slow down. I don't look when someone pulls up to a stop sign. If I'm coming down the road and I see someone coming up to a stop sign, or they're stopped at a stop sign, I don't look at their car. I look at their front wheel, because you can look at that car and not tell it's moving, but you can see that wheel's just ever so slightly turning.
So
and they're getting ready to take off.
what do you think of this? Years ago, I think Doc was still on the other station, TMB, and I can't remember if it was Sebastian, Cal, or Chris Cruz that had said this. I don't even know if they were in Texas yet, but they were talking about going to work in the morning, watching TV on their phone. I can't remember. I want to say it was Chris, but it might have been Cal.
I know a guy who does that.
But back then, like now, I don't know if it's such a thing, but like, what do you think when you see people driving and they're watching TV? Like they have like either an iPad. I don't know. I think Teslas might have it, but they have like their iPad or a big tablet on their dashboard, and they have like the news on or Oprah.
No, I've never seen anyone with a big tablet anywhere watching.
Really?
No, I personally have not. Now, have I seen out in the middle of now? Okay, I've never witnessed this in traffic, in like you said, on the way to work. No, and yes, you're an idiot if you're doing that, right? Have I seen someone watching some sort of device going down the road while in the middle of nowhere in Nevada or Nebraska, whatever, in the middle of the night? Yeah, there's no one around them. I mean, am I coming up behind them and I can see in their window? Yeah. Are you supposed to do it? No. Is it wrong? Yes. But there's no one around. I get it.
I just thought it was funny.
Right.
I don't know if anybody listening remembers that story, but it was one of Doc's sidekicks. It had to be Chris, Cal, Sebastian, Bass, something back then. I can't remember who it was. And like Doc was like, "What? What do you mean watching TV on the way to work?"
That's
What?
horrible. Don't do that shit.
But I think the response was, it's 5 a.m. or no, because they came on at 5 a.m. So it might have been like 4 a.m. Nothing to worry about. But so I don't know. Jeff Womack has been. I got to give him a bell because of a few things he said.
Apparently, I missed it.
Yeah.
He said he always checks his rear while driving.
I can't see my ass. Sorry, Jeff.
I have related news to that. Poly-impaired driving, a growing concern across Colorado.
What's poly-impaired? Means that you're drunk, you're reading the newspaper, watching the news, spanking your kids.
No, you have an injured emotional support parrot.
Oh, wants a cracker.
Traffic deaths in Colorado involving impaired drivers have increased significantly in recent years, including cases in which drivers had more than one impairing substance in their system. Poly-impaired.
In other words, impaired by more than just one thing. Wow, they have a special name for it, huh? Okay.
Yeah. In 2021, 691 people were killed on Colorado roads, a 50% increase from 2011. However, when did the legalized marijuana take effect? I don't know.
Let's say this. I'll tell you what. Literally, just not this weekend. The weekend before, Bobby and I are driving down the road. Had the kids in the back. There's a car who comes up by us, and you look over, and the guy and the girl are passing a joint back and forth. Were they all over the road? No, but the car was full of smoke, and I'm just like, okay, is it legal? Yeah. I don't think, no, you're not supposed to be doing that while you're driving.
No, from what I understand, legalized marijuana is for personal use, but not for driving. It's still legal.
It's the same as alcohol.
Same as alcohol. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
2012, they legalized it for recreational use.
Yeah, that doesn't mean driving your vehicle is a recreation. It's for transportation, you moron.
But if you're escaping a train crash and taking a forklift, then maybe that might be a different to try to find your car. That might be a different
I'm
situation.
just wondering if it's a 50% increase, but how much has the population grown from people wanting to go live in Colorado because pot was legal? Because they were
pot has became legal in many states now.
Yeah, but I think they were the first, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
No.
I think there was the big three, but Colorado was the thing you saw on the news.
Isn't it? To me, legalizing marijuana is kind of a libertarian move. But I bet you the people that moved to Colorado were they they were more left leaning. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. That's my thought.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm wrong?
No.
I don't think they're as liberal as I think. I think they're more libertarian than they realize.
Oh, I don't know if you saw my tweet this week because I didn't tweet that much, but
No.
I didn't realize I was extremely ignorant. So when we talk about, as conservatives, and we talk about the left, they're Democrats, and they're liberals. I didn't realize that those three were all different. So I ignorantly assumed that an extreme left, like from
Marxist type people,
big government, socialist, I kind of put them in the liberal category. It's the complete opposite. When I did a deep dive, they're extreme left. Liberals are more moderate Democrats. They don't like big government.
blue dog type.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I didn't realize. Right. So I have been for years. I've been using that term incorrectly. I would think an extreme left and liberal were kind of synonymous, and I was really.
Well, we always used to say, I say used to because I haven't personally, at least, heard the term lately. The liberal media. I mean, that was my saying, at least, 10 years ago, or further back, which is true still, but now it's like. And we had this conversation this morning, what's the mainstream media it's like they're completely in the bag for Democrats.
All right. The term liberal was stolen.
Yes, we know that.
It is not does not mean left or Democrat at all.
Right. Well, not in a dictionary type form.
Yeah, but it was.
But in a social or political sense, it does.
But when I hear people talk on either our network, Mojo 50, or Fox or CNN or whatever, when they say liberal, my brain automatically goes to extreme left, and I think we've all been misusing it, and I know words. Fact. In our vocabulary, all of that changes over time to mean something. But I don't like that because I remember in high school, before I was even really political, it was just more of a lifestyle. I used to consider myself a conservative liberal, meaning don't tell me what to do. That's what I always thought it meant. Don't tell me what to do. And it was kind of like that, escaping from your parents and freedom and independence. Like, don't tell me what to do. I'm going to do what I want because I'm liberal or liberated, whatever.
You are liberal with your views.
Yes,
but
exactly.
Not liberal politically.
No, not no. Small government. Don't tell me what to do. Conservative, basically, fiscally, entrepreneurs, veterans, and all that stuff. But in high school, I didn't know shit in high school, but I used to say, I'm a conservative liberal.
None of us did. None of us knew anything.
No. So nowadays, you guys all know that I'm shifting a lot.
Huh. It's like the left basically is what Rusty's saying is hijacked the terms.
They did. And that pisses me off.
Well, but this is their MO. This is what they've always done.
Well,
just like slavery, right? Oh, well, Now Abraham Lincoln's a bad guy? No. He freed the freaking slaves.
I want to say hello to Miss Kirk.
Gotta hurry up.
Slightly venomous Kirk. She broke her tablet, but she's listening. At least that's what I take that as in the YouTube chat.
Where is she? I don't
YouTube
even
chat.
see her.
She's in
Oh,
New
she
York.
broke it. Okay. No, I know she's in New York.
Wow,
Leslie
that's
pointed
where-
out there's a difference between Republican and conservative too.
There
yeah.
is, yeah.
So
All
yeah.
the words, there are
Absolutely.
different words for a reason.
Yep.
And I don't, well, I guess you don't need to know my political views. But
Well, all right.
unless you want to, I don't know.
You know, look, to each to their own.
Exactly.
That's my libertarian view. Is look, you do
That's
you.
why the free
I'll do me.
exchange of ideas is right here.
Yeah, we don't all have to agree, but we can still sit down, have a conversation, and be civil with each other, and say, you know what, I love you guys. You're assholes. Whatever, I
Exactly.
still love you.
I don't agree with you, but hey, I'm going to listen to you. Like I listen to people I don't agree with, but I always
Wait,
want to
you
know
do?
more. Yeah, I don't like the echo chamber at all. Don't
No,
like it.
I don't, because you know
Because
what?
I did that for
We-
many years.
We literally are going to exit the show right now. Can you write this down for next week, please? Because I don't have my pad of paper here.
I'm going to dip my feather in the ink.
Echo chamber, and then a podcast, and then write man bashing. That's all I'm going to say, and then
Echo
I'll remember.
chamber, podcast, man bashing.
Thank you.
Cryptic.
No, it's not cryptic. It's just we literally are out of time. And there you go. There's the music. That's all she wrote, guys.
That's a
Guys-
teaser.
What?
You just teased the audience about next
That's
week.
right. That's all I'm going to say.
And
And
that
you
was
guys,
completely organic. Love it.
I think our audience will love and appreciate this next week. Stick around, guys. Till next week. Love you guys.
Prayers for Dave.
Go have conversation with someone you don't agree with and be civil about it. Have a great week. We'll see you then.
Later, guys.
Whatever.
Okay, disconnected.
Clear on Facebook.
We're still on YouTube.